So this is a message for Elijah Rising, but I'm Carla with Race to Walk, the one and only, and this is another day of me and everyone else being not me. But they tried. So what I've been doing today, since if you go on Twitter, X, dumb, dumb, dumb branding, change, just like HBUs to Houston Christian University, really, really bad. But anyway, if you go on X and you're not logged in and you try to view my profile, it says no post found. Like I have never posted. I've had that account since 2013 for Race to Walk. So what I'm doing, since the jackasses who do work for X, they're contractors, they run Elon Musk's stock puppet accounts, also Ted Cruz's. Literally, nobody likes Ted Cruz. All of those comments on his, they're fake. Anyway, so since they've done that, since they've blocked anybody from actually seeing my account, I'm just going to be putting them on my website. Those long threads I do, all going to be posts. So I started doing that today. I did one on when your house is built on sand. Really awesome post. Go to the homepage of my site, raisetowalk.org, and you'll see it front and center. Also going to be doing a little excerpt on how Elon Musk is part of violating my First Amendment rights of freedom of speech. Anyway, apart from that, so I always record things that I create, right? So I was going into my Google Drive to go on my content calendar, and I decided to look and see what has been shared with me. And I go back and I look, and I'm just scrolling down. There's a lot of interesting things that I haven't actually accepted. But I scroll down to March, and there was a share of a job description for an education coordinator with Elijah Rising. Now, Elijah Rising is a nonprofit organization in Houston that helps women who have been rescued from, I think more girls, that have been rescued from trafficking. So here's the thing, Elijah Rising, you've been lied to and I've been trafficked because the correspondence, I never had any correspondence with you. I have not had any correspondence with you since 2021 when I did the interview with I'm sorry, I can't remember his name, but I have a interview on my YouTube channel. It's in 2021. This is back in 2021 when I was doing a whole string of reviews and interviews related to sexual assault awareness month, which I did solely because I was doing reviews on Charlotte Thomason's book, Light in the Darkness, who I considered a friend, who was also part of the conspiracy to steal from me and destroy me. Anyway, did that entirely so I'd have additional content around her book. One of those was with Elijah Rising. He suggested, it's A.J. Buchanan, that's his name. He suggested Fierce Compassion. Donaldina Cameron, who was an abolitionist. How appropriate, right? So anyway, I have not had correspondence with you since then. If someone has been impersonating me, applying for that job, they're a fraud. And I hope you will contact the Houston Police and Houston FBI and whomever, because even though I know nobody's doing squat when I report it, at least I'm hoping when somebody reports it, they'll do something rather than just stonewalling and gaslighting me, saying they don't deal with identity theft. So did not apply for that job, did not get that description that said it was shared with me. So basically the jackasses, the people I know from An Unexpected Journal, specifically like Jason Smith, I think he's like the main one that's been hacking through Google. I have not really gotten anything from my Gmail account, Legacy Marketing at gmail.com. That was the one that was shared with. Haven't gotten notifications, have not been getting actual emails. The only calls that come through are ones that I think spam calls that I think they send through to basically try to see where I'm at. And I'm sure that any calls that are coming into my Legacy Marketing number, they're diverted. So who's doing anything? Nobody's doing squat. Also, Google, I consider a corporate conspirator. They're training freaking AI models. And so I think they have basically access to do whatever the hell they want on Google products. 95% of the damage that has come and identity theft has come through Google. Google products, one thing or another. Anyway, so again, all of this, yeah. So if anybody's in Houston, if you could do me a favor, call Elijah Rising and just like give them a heads up about that, because they, jackasses basically block the distribution of anything that I have. But if you happen to hire somebody, especially remotely, track them down and arrest the jackass. Yeah, it's not me. It's absolutely not me. And I'm pretty sure that that's not the only time somebody has in person. See, I apply for things and I can't, they've shut off basically my communications. They sabotage my hosting so much. I've lost clients. So they, not only did they steal everything that I have created, built their own businesses off of me, trafficked me, but they are, I think they drop dead if I was able to make an income from anything. They have even corrupted my publishing accounts so that I would get next to no royalties. Literally, they are the scum of the earth. Every single one of them deserves to be exposed and shamed from now until eternity, literally. So, yeah, but I haven't talked to you, and I'm pretty sure that, like I said, that you're not the only one where they've used my name, my experience, my background to get other jackasses jobs. For example, Catherine, that was here at Samaka, I'm pretty darn sure that she impersonated me for a job at Shemeketa. Pretty sure about that one. Anyway, that said, be sure to check out my website, racetowalk.org, because if it's on social media accounts, all the AI hordes, any platform that's using AI, yeah, they're especially sock puppets, yeah, they can't be trusted, and they're corrupted. Literally, like, here's the thing: they're training AI models on these social media platforms. These people are a bunch of hypocrites, frauds, thieves, stalkers, and criminals. What do you think an AI model trained by them is going to be? Anything they've touched, they've completely fouled. Those models should be shut off and destroyed, because all it is perpetuation of their criminality. Anyway, that's what an AI model would learn from these people, how to be criminals. So anyway, that's that. That's just a little update. I'm going to be just polishing off that. It's already published. Yeah, it's already published, but I'm going to be putting a little bit more features on the homepage at my website, and also spotlighting some of those other Twitter threads that they try to destroy. Yeah. Anyway, so have a great weekend. Happy early Father's Day to all fathers out there. But anyway, again, Carla Alvarez, Raised to Walk, the one and only. I will continue to be me, and all the not me's will continue to not be me. It would be nice if they could be themselves, but I don't even know if they know how to do that anymore. But anyway, have a great day.